case, Charlie.
Thank you, Arthur.
Stand by and we'll let you know in time when
What do you need by find a horse?
Hey, Charlie, look up there, right, Charlie? Right up there, look, Charlie. Got it, boy. That's good.
The process of jury selection began today in the trial of hippie leader Charles Manson and 3 young ladies, members of his so-called family. When Judge Charles Older asked the prospective jurors about the hardship that might be imposed by a trial of 6 months or more, 9 of the first 12 raised their hands, indicating they wanted out. But only 2 of that first batch were excused, both because they expressed opposition to the death penalty, the maximum under California law for murder and conspiracy to commit murder, which are the charges against Manson and the young ladies. Manson gave the jury candidates a treatment already familiar in the courtroom, a long, intense stare. His followers say he is hypnotic, and apparently he believes it. The Mrs. Atkins, Krenwinkel, and Van Houten were whispering and giggling until the session began, then quieted and rose quietly when the judge called on each in turn to face the jury panel. Neither they nor their long-haired 35-year-old leader indulged in any courtroom dramatics as they have in the past. Outside, Deputy District Attorney Vincent Bugliosi talked about the likely length of the trial.
I would estimate that this trial will last approximately 6 months. I think the jury selection will take between 3 and 4 weeks.
Weeks?
Yes.
Why do you say 6 months for the trial?
We're dealing with a case of tremendous magnitude and complexity. We have 7 murder victims. We have 4 defendants. There are some very subtle, sophisticated issues of law involved. These things just cannot be resolved in a day or so. It's just going to take a long time.
How many witnesses do you have in mind?
We've subpoenaed 80 witnesses thus far. However, as the case develops, I anticipate that we will probably put on 100 witnesses in our case in chief.
Already there is division among the defense lawyers. Manson's attorney wanted to take the first 12 prospective jurors. He said Manson thinks they, by chance, could be the type of jurors he wants. But the judge turned that down. Manson's lawyer feels the whole trial is just a show for the establishment, that Manson already has been tried and convicted. He simply wants to get it over with. Bill Stout, CBS News, Los Angeles.